prove that root 2 is an irrational number. এটা হচ্ছে ফার্স্ট চ্যাপ্টার ଗୋଟେ কোশ্চেন ତ ফার্ଷ୍ଟ টাଇମ୍ ଦେଖିଦେବା ମାନେ ଏଇଟା କିଛି ବି ଆସିପାରିବ prove that root 2 is an irrational number prove that root 3 is irrational number root 5 is irrational number ତ ସେଇଭଳିଆ କୋଶ୍ଚେନ୍ କେମିତି ସଲ୍ଭ କରିବା ମୁଁ ତମକୁ ବି କହିଦେଉଛି ଟିକେ ଏମାନେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଜାଣିବା ପ୍ରାୟ ଜାଣିଥିବ ତଥାପି ଯେହେତୁ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଜିନିଷ ଗୋଟେ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ତମକୁ ଏବେ କରିଦେବା ଟିକେ ସଲ୍ଭ କରିବା କେମିତି ଗୋଟେ ରିକଲ୍ କରିବା କ'ଣ କ'ଣ ହେଉଛି ସବୁ ଷ୍ଟେପ୍ ଗୁଡ଼ା ଦେଖିଦେବା prove that handwriting ଟିକେ ଭଲ ନାହିଁ ରିପ୍ଲାଏ prove that root 3 ହଉନି ଟିକେ ଭଲ handwriting ହଉନି root 3 is କ'ଣ ହେଇଯାଉଛି lag ହେଇଯାଉଛି କିନ୍ତୁ prove that root 3 is irrational is 1 by जोड़ने का is irrational ସେଇଟା ଫାଷ୍ଟ କ'ଣ କରିବା ଆମେ ଆଚିଭ୍ କରିବା କି ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାଡିକ୍ସନ୍ ମେଥଡ଼କୁ ସଲ୍ଭ କରାଯାଏ ପ୍ରୁଭ୍ କରାଯାଏ ତ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାଡିକ୍ସନ୍ ମେଥଡ଼ ହେଉଛି ସବୁବେଳେ କି ଯାହା ଦେଇଥିବ ତାର ଓଲଟାଟା ଆମେ ତାକୁ ଆଚିଭ୍ କରିବା ସେଇଟା କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାଡିକ୍ସନ୍ ମେଥଡ଼ ବୋଲି କୁହନ୍ତି ତ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଏଠି ଆମେ ଆଚିଭ୍ କରିବା କି ଲେଟ୍ ଅସ୍ ଆଚିଭ୍ let root 3 is rational ବୋଲି ଆମେ ତାକୁ ଆଚିଭ୍ କରିବା contradiction method है तो rational हम definition जानते हैं number which can be expressed in p by q form where both p and q are integer is called a rational number so that root 3 can be expressed as p by q the condition is rational number definition अनुसार the p and q means numerator and denominator must be integers and the denominator q should not be equal to 0 and here we will add extra condition that is here p and q means the denominator numerator are co-primes p and q are co-primes it is both important when co-prime means they don't have any common factor other than one এটা important point as ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ rational number ଅଲଗା condition କି here both p and q are integers both p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0 ମାନେ this is the condition for rational number ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି extra condition ଏକୁ ମୁଁ ସେଥିପାଇଁ star mark ଦଉଛି ଏଇଟାକୁ ଭୁଲିବା ନାହିଁ ଏଇଟା ନହେଲେ proof ଭୁଲ ହେଇଯିବ means it is written in the simplest form ସେଇଟା ହଉଛି condition ତାପରେ କିଛି ଅଧିକ step ନାହିଁ easily ଆମେ ଲେଖିପାରିବା ଏ ଯୋଉ q ଟା which is divided in the right hand side will be multiplied that is root 3q is equal to p then squaring both side ଆମେ ଯଦି both side square କରିଦେବା then root 3q square is equal to p square now root 3q means root 3q into root 3q ଆମେ ଯଦି twice multiply କରିବା root 3 into root 3 is 3 and q into q gives us q square this is equal to p square. সেটাকে ମୁଁ ଯଦି ଲେଖିବି ସେତେ, so this q square is equal to p square by 3 ହେଲା, q square is equal to p square by 3। देखो ये जो p square by 3 माने यदि 3 डिवाइड q यदि इंटीजर then q square is also integer। p square by 3 माने 3 divides p square, એટલે it is 3 divides p square। when 3 divides p square, that means if 3 divides p square, then that implies 3 also divides p by theorem। ଗୋଟେ theorem ଅଛି, ସେ theorem ଟା କଣ, if prime number p divides, suppose x square ନେଇଗଲି ମାନେ square of a number, ଗୋଟେ perfect square number କୁ ଯଦି p ଗୋଟେ prime number divide କରୁଛି, ସେ କହୁଛି ସେ p ଟା also divides the square root of that number। ମାନେ ସେ जो x को जो divide करे, जो number नहीं देखिए, suppose 81, 81 को ଯଦି 3 divide କରୁଛି, divide ମାନେ remainder will be equal to 0, ମାନେ exactly divisible by 3। ଯଦି 81 को 3 divide କରୁଛି, ମାନେ if 3 is a factor of 81, then ଆମେ ତ କହିପାରିବା 3 is also a factor of 9। तो obvious ଜିନିଷ ଆମେ ଦେଖିପାରୁଛୁ, ସେଟା theorem ହିସାବରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି କି if p divides x square, then the number itself p also divides x। ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଏଠି q square, since 3 divides p square, then 3 also divides p। ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଏଠି କ'ଣ କରିପାରିବା ଆମେ, 3 divides p means 3 divides p ମାନେ କ'ଣ ହଉଛି କି 3 divides p means p divided by 3 is another, suppose in integer r, लिखो r is another integer, r is a positive integer, r is an integer, any integer you can take। so p by 3 is equal to r ହେଲା, ଏଠି କ'ଣ କରିପାରିବା, p is equal to 3r। ମୁଁ ଯଦି ପୁଣି ସ୍କୋୟାରିଂ ବୋଥ ସାଇଡ୍ କରିଦେବି, then p square is equal to 3r whole square, which gives us p square is equal to 9r square। p square is equal to 9r square। ଦେଖ ଏଠି 3 divides p ଦେଇଥିଲା, ଏବେ ମୁଁ କ'ଣ କରିପାରିବି, ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଇକ୍ୱେସନ୍ ଟା 3q square is equal to p square, 3q square is equal to, ଏଇଟା ଇକ୍ୱେସନ୍ 1 ଦେଇ suppose, ଏଠି ଇକ୍ୱେସନ୍ 2 ହେଲା। from equation 1 and 2 p square ଜାଗାରେ ମୁଁ କ'ଣ କରିପାରିବି, 9r square ଲେଖିପାରିବି। from 1 and 2 ଦିଟା ସଲ୍ଭ କରା ପରେ ଆମେ ଦେଖିଲେ from equation 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2 3q square p square ଜାଗାରେ ମୁଁ 9r square ଯୋଉଟା equation 2 ରୁ ପାଇଲି, ସେଟା equation 1 ରିପ୍ଲେସ୍ କଲି 9r square। ତାହେଲେ ଏଠି କ'ଣ ହେଇଯିବ, ଯେ 3 କୁ ଯଦି ମୁଁ ରାଇଟ୍ ସାଇଡ୍ ଡିଭାଇଡ୍ କରିଦେବି, q square is equal to 9r square divided by 3, so 3 3 are 9, so this gives us 3h square। q square is equal to 3r square ହେଲା, ତ q square is equal to 3r square ମାନେ କ'ଣ ହଉଛି, ଏଇ ଯୋଉ 3 ଟା ମୁଁ ଏମିତି ଲିଖିପାରିବି ଆଉ ଥରେ, ଆଉ ନେକ୍ସଟ ସ୍ଲାଇଡ୍ କୁ ଯାଉଛୁ। q square is equal to 3r square, ଆଉ ଥରେ ଲିଖିଲି ଏଠି q square is equal to 3r square। ତାହେଲେ ଏଇ 3 ଟା କ'ଣ ହଉଛି, q square divided by 3 is equal to r square, means 3 divides q square। ମୁଁ ବ୍ରାକେଟ୍ लिखदेବି, 3 divides q square, that implies 3 divides q, ମାନେ 3 divides q ପୂର୍ବରୁ ବାହାର କରିଥିଲେ 3 divides p, ଏଠି ଦେଖ ମୁଁ ଅଣ୍ଡରଲାଇନ୍ କରିଥିଲି 3 divides p, 3 divides p and 3 divides q, again 3 divides q, so 3 divides both p and q। that means if 3 divides both p and q means 3 is a common factor of p and q, but which is a contradiction because initially you have taken their co-prime numbers, both p and q are co-primes। so from this, if 3 divides both p and q, that means that is p and q are not co-primes। if they are not co-primes, this contradiction arises because of wrong assumption। This contradiction arises because of wrong assumption. ମାନେ ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ନେଇଯାଇଛନ୍ତି କି rational number assumption. So root 3 is not a rational number. Not a rational. Okay, that means it's irrational, which means it is irrational. Hence proved. Okay, ଏମିତି ଆମେ ଫାଷ୍ଟ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନକୁ ପ୍ରୁଭ୍ କଲେ। ତାପରେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନକୁ ଯିବା। हाँ से it is proof of irrationality ଏମିତି ବି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ଆସିଥିବ। ଆଉ କ'ଣ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ଆସିଥିବ ମୁଁ ପଢଉଛି ଆନ୍ସର ସେଠି। Question number 2 लिखुଛି। Prove that root 3 minus 5 मुझे सॉरी root 3 minus 5 से ठीक पड़ जाଉଛି ନା root 3 minus 5 is irrational. root 3 minus कौन ଆଉ कौन ऐड करते हो given root 3 is irrational. कंडीशन कि एटा irrational को ଦେଇଥିବ ताले क्वेश्चन पचारिକି prove that root 3 minus 5 is irrational तो ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ ବହୁତ ଇଜି ହେବ ଆମେ assume କରିବା ଏ ସଲ୍ୟୁशन ବାହାର କଲେ ଆମେ assume କରିବା let color fill use करछे different color so let root 3 minus 5 is equal to rational means p by q फॉर्म में लिखि पड़छते ହେଲା ତା ଉପରେ ଟେ ऐड कर दूचे अब देखो assume करे फास्ट let root 3 minus 5 is rational. Okay, then it can be expressed in p by q form. एठी condition लिखिले लिखो कि both are co-prime सेटा not necessarily required. Actually लिखिबा p and q are integers because that is condition to that p this number will be rational definition अनुसार p and q are integers and the denominator q is not equal to 0. So now what we will do here ये जो रेशनल इटा ଗୋଟେ टोटल इरेशनल नंबर रूट 3 माइनस 5 हम जानि छथि कि when a rational is subtracted from a irrational number the result is irrational that means left hand side irrational हम जानि छथि तो हमको प्रूव करया गले मु irrational नंबर को नंबर पार्ट टा गोटे साइड रखली ए 5 टा जोटा कि इंटीजर्स टा ताको राइट साइड ले गले लेवन किछि पिला जानि नथि व्हाट इज इंटीजर जस्ट क्या रिकॉल कर दोछि all the counting numbers are natural numbers counting number like 1 2 3 4 and so on up to infinite all the counting numbers are natural numbers when 0 is included it gives us whole number then integer is denoted as z integer होची कि माने all the positive numbers including 0 and all the negative numbers so these are integers then rational number q q dash irrational number q होची कि p and q by लिखि पारे p and p by q फॉर्म रे integer ଯାହା definition लिखी सारिलेଣି already ହେଲା. So here p and q are integers, p can be negative number, q can be also negative number. ଏବେ ଦେଖିବା लेफ्ट हैंड साइड तो आम इरेशनल देखते कहीं गिवन अच्छी √3 इज इरेशनल नंबर गिवन अच्छी देख √3 मुझे राइट हैंड साइड को लिखी हुई एठी क्यू डिनोमिनेटर है न्यूमरेटर p प्लस 5q এটা দেখো যদি p is integer 5 into some integer this is also integer integer plus integer is also integer মানে আমি জানি integer যে কোনো integer দুইটাকে ऐड कर দিলে the sum will be integer the denominator is also integer and that q is not equal to 0. So the right hand side integer by integer becomes a rational number. So right hand side is a rational number. Rational. But given that √3 is a rational number. Irrational. So irrational equal to rational. This is not possible. Irrational cannot be equal to rational. This is a contradiction. Left hand side irrational number, but right hand side is rational number. This is contradiction because of the wrong assumption. This contradiction because of wrong assumption. So the given √3 minus 5 is irrational. এটা contradiction method solve କରାଯାଏ ହେଲା ମାନେ ଏଇ ଦିଟା ହିଁ ଟାଇପ ର क्वेश्चन ହିଁ ଆସେ proof of irrationality ରେ ତାପରେ ମୁଁ ସେଠିକି ଆଉ କିଛି ଯଦି ଆମେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ କ୍ୱିକ୍ ଇଏ କରିବା ରିକଲ୍ କରିବା क्वेश्चन पेपर ଯାଉଛି ଠିକ ଅଛି बेसिक प्रोपोर्शनलिटी थ्योरम टे पढ़ी जीव समस्ते रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन जीरो एंड कोएफिशिएंट ये क्वेश्चन टा मु चेष्टा करूछु करिया पे हाँ एटा है पॉलिनोमियल चैप्टर क्वेश्चन तो पॉलिनोमियल कौन जस्ट देखि दबा हमें सपोज पॉलिनोमियल p of x उठ लिखि दो छी x square plus bx plus c this is standard form polynomial जानते हो it's an algebraic expression in which the exponents are non-negative integers means exponents are whole numbers it cannot be negative it cannot be a fraction it cannot be a decimal number each exponent will decimal number it will not be a polynomial okay तार condition है जेटा तब it is a quadratic polynomial लिखिली ହେଲା तो by fundamental theorem of algebra suppose a polynomial of degree 2 is having at most two zeros या दुईटा zeros रही परियो माने zeros में जानी पड़ता तो value of x at is the whole polynomial will be equal to 0 এটা একটা definition concept ଅଛି हो यदि suppose हम देख लेना this polynomial will have two at most two zeros are alpha and beta ହେଲା zeros are alpha beta ହେଲା ताने एठी दिटा फार्मूला अछि गोटे रिलेशन पढिबा रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन जीरोस एंड कोएफिशिएंट रिलेशनशिप कोन छु sum of zeros relationship between zeros and the coefficient is x square coefficient a x coefficient b and see the constant term relation between the zeros into coefficient means the is the zeros out there coefficient relation. First relation is sum of the zeros. Alpha plus beta. The sum is equal to minus b by a. Minus b कौन के this is the coefficient of x term. माने second middle most term रो तार coefficient. Middle most term in general यदि हमें descending order तो degree लिखिए. Sum of the zeros is equal to minus b by a. The product of the zeros that is c by a. The constant term divided by the coefficient of x square. The relationship between the zeros and the concept. If we have a question, find the zeros of the polynomial and verify the relationship between the zero and the coefficient of the given polynomial. See, was first the zeros बाहर कर. See, zeros बाहर करिया पाई, जो alpha beta बाहर करिया पाई, and there are different methods like the factorize करी परिया नॉले उड़े quadratic formula, सिद्धाचार्य formula कहती quadratic formula. जोटा हम लिखिबा x is equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. इथि आम से पॉलिनोमियल लिखिके बेसिक सेपरेट करिया तो पॉलिनोमियल p of x हम लिखली p of x is equal to 4x square plus 4x plus 1 that a होची 4 when the coefficient of x square that is a p होची 4 and c is equal to 1 तो ये हमें यदि x वैल्यू बाहर करिया एठी minus b is minus 4 लिखिबा then plus or minus b square minus 4ac b square means 4 square minus 4 into a is 4 into c is 1 its square root divided by 2 into a is 4. Now see this term 4 square is 16 minus 16 is 0. Man cancel minus 4 plus or minus square root of 0 is 0 itself divided by 8. So minus 4 divided by 8 this is minus 1 by 2 means both zeros are equal. Two equality roots means here alpha is equal to minus 1 by 2. कहीं गेला देखो ये जो plus or minus for 0 ना when b square minus 4ac is equal to 0 then we will get two equal roots alpha is equal to minus 1 by 2 beta is equal to again minus 1 by 2 discriminant कथा भी कहि दो discriminant माने जे कि हमको माने हमको देखेबो कि व्हाट आर द नेचर ऑफ द रूट्स दीटा रूट्स हम जानले दीटा रूट्स में दीटा 0 मिलियो ता भीतर रूट्स मींस 0 द वैल्यू ऑफ x it is the total polynomial will be equal to 0 ଯଦି alpha beta ଦିଟା zeros होउछंती ତାଙ୍କର ନେଚର କେମିତି ମିଳିବ by finding the discriminant that is b square minus 4ac एको କାହିଁକି discriminant କୁହାଗଲା कि जेहेतु स्क्वायर रूट परे जे जो स्क्वायर रूट भितर एई टर्म टा अछि एई टर्म जदि नेगेटिव हे जिवो नेगेटिव ऑफ द स्क्वायर नंबर हेडी इरेस माने हम ताको रियल नंबर मिलियो नै जदि इक्वल जदि 0 हे गेला ताने एतिरे समान हे जिवो माने अल्फा बीटा दिटा समान हे जिवो पॉजिटिव हेला डिस्टिंक्ट हो जदि नेगेटिव हो नो रियल रूट्स मिलियो सेत पे तीनटा कंडीशन हम डी डिस्क्रिमिनेंट बोली बाहर करियो द फर्स्ट कंडीशन इफ d is equal to 0 roots are real and distinct माने अलग अलग हो रियल माने बुझ पड़छो तो रियल नंबर लाइन जोटे कि इमेजिनरी नंबर होबनी स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ नेगेटिव नंबर हम भी जाय पढी ना इट्स इमेजिनरी नंबर सेकंड नंबर सेकंड कंडीशन व्हेन d is greater than 0 जदि डिस्क्रिमिनेंट ग्रेटर देन 0 होची सॉरी d is एटा भूल कर देली एटा रियल इक्वल 0 हे गेले कोन हे जेबे देखले एटा 0 हे गेला माने किछि सेकंड प्लस और माइनस पर किछि नंबर ही नथियो माने किछि चेंजेस होबने रियल एंड इक्वल then here if when d is greater than 0 this is real and distinct real था वो distinct है माने अलग अलग है रीजन कहीं जानि पड़तो त माने कहीं कि एटा ए या पर एटा पॉजिटिव नंबर आसले माने स्क्वायर रूट बाहर कर परियो जदि स्क्वायर रूट बाहर करबे माइनस p सहित हम जदि किछि पॉजिटिव नंबर मिसी के गोटे नंबर मिलियो हम जदि सबट्रैक्ट करे आउट नंबर मिलियो जेते अल्फा एंड बीटा आर बी डिफरेंट बट दे आर रियल थर्ड कंडीशन व्हेन d is less than 0 not real number no real zeros no real roots ହେଲା ତ ଏଇ କେସ୍ ରେ କଣ ହଉଛି ଇକ୍ୱାଲ ରୁଟ୍ସ ମୁଁ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ସଲ୍ଭ କରିବା ପରେ ସବୁ ସେ ପଲିନୋମିଆଲ ଯେତିକି କନସେପ୍ଟ ସବୁ ପାଖାପାଖି କହିଗଲେ ଆଉ ଏବେ ଦେଖିବା ଏବେ ଆଲଫା ବିଟା ପାଇଗଲେ ଆମେ ଏକ ତ କଣ କହୁଛି ଭେରିଫାଏ ଦ ରିଲେସନସିପ ବିଟୱିନ୍ ଜିରୋସ୍ ମୁଁ ଭେରିଫାଏ କରି ମାନେ କଣ କି ଏଠି ठीक अल्फा बीटा बाहर करदेले ଏବେ अल्फा प्लस बीटा को देखिए अल्फा प्लस बीटा एठी सम कर देखिए -1/2 again plus -1/2 twice of -1/2 देख पारथुवा then add भी करूची denominator 2 LCM was 2 then -1 this gives us -2/2 this is -1 ମୁଁ ତାକୁ ସम ବାହାର କରି ଦେଖିଲି LHS ଟା ତାର ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ନା -b/a ସମାନ ହବ -b/a ଦେଖି ବାହାର କରି ଦେଖିବା -b/a b is କେତେ -4 a भी 4 so this is again -1 hence देखो ଆମେ ଏପଟେ ବାହାର କଲି -1 ହେଲେ -b/a ବାହାର କଲି ବି -1 ହେଲେ so alpha plus beta is equal to -b/a ହେଲା verified similarly पुଣି second alpha into beta बाହାର करियो alpha into beta बाହାର कर परिया तो लिखुछ alpha into beta product of the two is -1/2 again -1/2 product ले माइनस माइनस प्लस ହେଇଗଲା न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर ହେଲା 4 1/4 ଆମେ ଏଠି c by a ଦେଖିବା c is c ଟା ଏଠି ଅଛି 1 a ହେଉଛି 4 1/4 ହେଇଗଲା ତାର alpha into beta is equal to h verified ଏମିତି କଲେ ଯାଇକି ତମ ଠିକ ମାର୍କ ମିଳିବ ଫୁଲ ମାର୍କ ଏଟା ଫର ନ୍ୟୁମେରିକାଲ क्वेश्चन ଥିଲା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ क्वेश्चन ଯିବା ପରେ ଏଟା pair of linear equation two variable क्वेश्चन को ଯିବା ଏଟା टेक्स्ट बुक क्वेश्चन ଏଟା ହେଉଛି एनसीईआरटी बुक क्वेश्चन ଟା ओके शॉर्टकट की जगह ସେଠି ଯାଉ देखो चैप्टर आछि पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन टू वेरिएबल सपोज मो पर दीटा लीनियर इक्वेशन अछि लीनियर इक्वेशन रिप्रेजेंट a1x plus b1i plus c1 is equal this is a linear equation linear means that when the degree is 1 then that equation is called linear equation this is linear equation two variable when we have a pair of linear equation two variable you can find many solutions condition was when pair this is a straight line actually all linear equations represent a straight line suppose this is line 1 graphically सब linear equation को हमें graph paper straight line हिसाब से represent करे दे परिया this is first straight line suppose second straight line a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 the second straight line when three cases will arise if we have two pair of linear equations pair of straight lines then three cases will arise either they will intersect this is the first condition or they will be parallel or they will coincide straight lines coincide means one straight line will lie upon another straight line this is the first case when there this is a unique solution କେତେବେଳେ ହେବ when a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2 unique solution when um, parallel କେତେବେଳେ ହେବ a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2 ग्राफिकाली भी जदि जेकोसी सपोज दीटा पेयर ऑफ लिनियर इक्वेशन टू पेयर देइथो ताको भी ग्राफिकाली हम ग्राफ पेपर रे प्लॉट करके सब पॉइंट्स को डिफरेंट सॉल्यूशन देके तारा नेचर हम देखि पारे कि यूनिक सॉल्यूशन हो जाए दिस इज यूनिक सॉल्यूशन पैरेलल में नो सॉल्यूशन सॉल्यूशन में बुझी पाछन तो माने x वैल्यू y वैल्यू बाहर कर पारे यदि इंटरसेक्ट कर छ कॉमन पॉइंट अछि माने सॉल्यूशन अछि when they don't have any common point and no solution देखा जे कोइंसाइड करछन एटा पैरेलल केस এটা কোইনসাইড কেস। কোইনসাইড କରୁଛନ୍ତି ମାନେ ସବୁ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଗୁଡା ଦେୟାର ସଲ୍ୟୁସନ ମାନେ ଇନଫାଇନାଇଟ ମେନି ସଲ୍ୟୁସନ୍ସ। ତିନିଟା କେସ୍ ପସିବଲ। ମାନେ ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ଇଣ୍ଟରସେକ୍ଟିଂ। ଆଉ ଯେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ରହିଲେ କୋଇନସାଇଡ କେତେବେଳେ ହବ? କୋଇନସାଇଡିଂ କେତେବେଳେ ହବ? ଆମେ ଯଦି ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ଆଲଜେବ୍ରିକାଲି ଆମେ ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ଗ୍ରାଫ ନ କରିକି ଆଲଜେବ୍ରିକାଲି ଆମେ ଯଦି ଭେରିଏବଲ ଗୁଡା ମାନେ କୋଏଫିସିଏଣ୍ଟ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି କୋଏଫିସିଏଣ୍ଟ ଗୁଡା ବାହାର କରିକି ଯଦି ତାଙ୍କ ରିଲେସନ ଦେଖିଦେବା ଏମିତି ରେସିଓ ବାହାର କରିକି ଆମେ ଜାଣିପାରିବା କି ତାଙ୍କ ନେଚର ଅଫ ଦି straight line କଣ ହଉଛି whether they are intersecting or parallel or coincident ଆମେ ତାର graphical ନ ହେଇକି algebraical ଲେଖି ଦେଇପାରିବା। Third ହଉଛି when they coincide means the ratio remains same a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to cn by c2। ଆମେ ଏଇ क्वेश्चन ହଁ ଏଇ क्वेश्चन ଏରେ ନାହିଁ କିନ୍ତୁ ଆକୁ ଆମେ pair of linear equations two variable convert କରି ତ solve କରିବା। Solution solve କରିବା ପାଇଁ ହଉଛି different methods like elimination method, substitution method, cross multiplication method ଅଛି। A fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator and it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to the denominator. Find the fractions। इसको solve कर ले। देखो fraction which let the fraction numerator let numerator is equal to x and denominator is equal to y। ହେଲା so fraction is initially the fraction is x by y। The condition which is the first equal to the question a fraction becomes a 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator। তাহলে কি পারে এটি কি equal to the question when the fraction কেতেବେଳେ 1 by 3 হଉଛି 1 is subtracted from the numerator then x minus 1 divided by y is equal to 1 by 3। This is the first condition given in the question first part of the question। तो solve କରିବା 3 into x minus 1 is equal to y। Okay, so when we remove the bracket, when we apply the distributive property, this is 3x minus 3 is equal to y। ମୁଁ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ସାଇଡ୍ ରଖିବି ଯେ 3 ଟାକୁ ରାଇଟ୍ ସାଇଡ୍ ନେଇଯିବି y କୁ ଲେଫ୍ଟ ସାଇଡ୍ ନେଇ ଆସିବି this is 3x minus y is equal to 3। This is the first equation। Similarly, if we'll go to the second part of the question, you can also again write by according to the question when 8 is added to numerator remains same that is x, but when 8 is subtracted sorry added y by 8 is equal to then fraction becomes uh, it becomes 1 by 4। Okay, then we'll do the cross multiplication, numerator multiplied with the denominator and denominator multiplied numerator, so x into 4 is equal to y plus 8। So here 4x. So when we take this plus y from right hand side becomes minus y in the left hand side is equal to this is second equation। Okay, now we got the two equations, so it can be solved by in any way you can any method like elimination method or cross multiplication method or um, substitution method। देखो ये तो substitution method भी easily କରି परिया y value बाहर करी सीटा को इठी replace करके करा जाई परियो। इठी ଆଉ କଣ କରା ଯାଇ ପାରିବ ନା ଏଲିମିନେସନ ବି ବହୁତ ଇଜିଲି ହେଇଯିବ। ମୁଁ ଯଦି ଏଲିମିନେସନ କଣ ଏଠି ମାଇନସ୍ ୱାଇ ଅଛି ନା ଏଠି ମାଇନସ୍ ୱାଇ ଅଛି ମୁଁ ସବଷ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟ କରିଦେବି ସବଷ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟ କରିଦେଲେ ୱାଇ ୱାଇ କ୍ୟାନସଲ ହେଇଯିବ କି ନାହିଁ ଦେଖ ଏବେ ଲେଖୁଛି ଏଠି ତମ ଉପରେ ଡିପେଣ୍ଡ କରେ କୋଉ ମେଥଡ କରିବ ସବଷ୍ଟିଟ୍ୟୁସନ ମେଥଡ କର କି ଏଲିମିନେସନ ମେଥଡ କର ଯୋଉଟା ଇଜିଲି ତମେ ତା ଆନ୍ସର ବାହାର କରିପାରିବ ହେଲା। ଇକ୍ୱେସନ ଦିଟା ଲେଖୁଛି ଫାଷ୍ଟ 3x minus y is equal to 3 then again here 4x minus y is equal to 8 subtract करी sign will change 3x minus 4x এটা plus y minus y cancelled উপরে minus y আছে this is plus y cancelled 3x minus 4x is equal to 3 minus 8 so this is minus x is equal to minus 5 x is equal to 5 so when x is equal to 5 আমি যে কোন ইকুয়েশন রিপ্লেস করে দিলে x ভ্যালুটাকে আমি y ভ্যালু মিলিଯିବ। So put this x is putting in equation 1 put x is equal to 5 in equation 1 equation 1 लिखुଛି ମୁଁ 3x minus y is equal to 3 so here 3 into 5 minus y is equal to 3. You will solve it. And 15 minus y is equal to 3 minus 15. So minus y is equal to 3 minus 15 means this is minus 12, which gives us y is equal to 12. So x is equal to previously got it is 5 and y got it is 12. So the fraction. So fraction is equal to x by y is equal to, that is 5 by 12. It is the answer the fraction लिखा find the fraction. The pair of integration two variable. The way to achieve downstream upstream question, piggy bank question ସେଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି ଯୋଉ ଅଟୋ ଫିକ୍ସ ରେଟ୍ ଗୋଟେ ଥିବ ସେଇ ଟାଇପ୍ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ଗୁଡ଼ା ମୁଁ ଏ ବୁକ୍ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ଏନସିଇଆରଟି ବୁକ୍ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ସେଗୁଡ଼ା ହେଲା। ହଉ ଏବେ ପୁଣି ନେକ୍ସଟ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ଗୋଟେ ଯିବା ଆମେ। ନେକ୍ସଟ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନଟା ମୁଁ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ଲେଖୁଛି ଏଠି। ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି କି ଯେତେବେଳେ ପରୀକ୍ଷାରେ ଆସିବା ଚାନ୍ସେସ୍ ଅଛି କୋଉ ଟାଇପ୍ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ଆସିପାରିବ। ଗୋଟେ ମୁଁ କୋଉଠି ଲେଖୁଛି ଟ୍ରିଗୋନୋମେଟ୍ରି ଆଣ୍ଡ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ୍ ଟ୍ରିଗୋନୋମେଟ୍ରି ବହୁତ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ। ଟ୍ରିଗୋନୋମେଟ୍ରି ଏମିତି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ଆସିବ। ଟ୍ରିଗୋନୋମେଟ୍ରି ସପୋଜ ଦେଇ ଦେଇଥିବ if tan theta plus sec theta is equal to 5. Okay, then find sin theta, then find sin theta and cos theta कि sin theta plus cosec theta किसी भी दे दो cos theta में लिख दो sin theta plus cos theta ହେଲା। ତ ଏଇଭଳିଆ ଟାଇପ୍ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ କରିବାକୁ ହେଲେ ତମାନେ ଜାଣିଛୁ ପିଲାଙ୍କୁ ତମାନେ ଯଦି କହିବି ମ୍ୟାକ୍ସିମମ୍ ପିଲା କରିପାରିବ ନାହିଁ। ୟାର ମେନ୍ ଟ୍ରିକ୍ସ ହେଉଛି କି ଆମ ଯେଉଁ ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟିଟି ପଢ଼ିଛନ୍ତି ତିନିଟା ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟିଟି ପଢ଼ିଛନ୍ତି ନାହିଁ, ଗୋଟେ ହେଉଛି ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟିଟି ହେଉଛି sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Second identity sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Then cosec square theta minus cos square theta is equal to 1 ହେଲା। ତ ଏଇଠି ଆମେ ଯେଉଁ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟିଟି ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କରିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ। କ'ଣ ସେ ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟିଟି ମୁଁ ଲିଖୁଛି sec square theta, ସେଟାକୁ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଅଲଗା କଲର୍ ଲିଖୁଛି। and ଯଦି sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1, ତ ଏଇଟାକୁ ମାନେ ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି a square minus b square, there is another formula, the identity a square minus b square is equal to a plus b factorization, a plus b to a minus b ହେଲା। ତ ସେମିତି ଫର୍ମରେ ଅଛି a square minus b square ଫର୍ମରେ। So you can write it as in terms of factor like sec theta plus tan theta, the first factor. Second factor is sec theta minus tan theta is equal to 1. Okay, so here this is given, the sec theta plus tan theta is equal to 5. So in the first factor we can write it as 5 into sec theta minus tan theta, which is equal to 1. So sec theta minus tan theta gives 1 by 5. Okay, suppose this is equation 1 and the given sec theta plus tan theta, this is equation 1, equation 2. Okay, so this now we got a pair of equation 2 variable sec theta plus tan. If you add these two equations, you can see this minus tan theta plus theta will cancel out. Sec theta plus sec theta gives 2 sec theta is equal to 5 plus 1 by 5. This is 26 by 5, and here 2 sec theta is equal to 26 by 5. So when the 2 is divided in the right side, so this is sec theta is equal to 26 by 5 The 2 will multiply this 2. This 2 will be multiplied by 5. This is 26 by 10. Okay. When the sec theta is 26 by 10, we can find its reciprocal, that is cos theta is equal to 1 by sec theta. ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ନା ମାନେ ଯୋଉ trigonometry ratio ଯୋଉ ଅଛି sin cos tan cot sec cosec, sin ଟା ହଉଛି cosec ର reciprocal, cos ଟା ହଉଛି sec ର reciprocal, tan ଟା cot ର reciprocal means the product is equal to 1, sin into cosec is equal to 1, sec into cosec is equal to 1. এটা ଦେଖିପାରୁଥିବେ ଏଠି, ସେଥିପାଇଁ cos theta can be represented 1 by sec theta ହେଲା। now 1 by sec theta means 1 by 26 by 10, so this gives us 10 by 26. okay, cos theta पाइले मतलब हम sin theta पाई पारेगा, sin theta is equal to 1 minus square root of 1 minus cos square theta. 1 minus cos square theta means 10 square divided by 26 square. solve करिए हमें 1 means 26 square by 10 square in the numerator, denominator 26 square. ये सॉल्व टा देखा तमें तो 26 को स्क्वायर बाहर करी कि 10 स्क्वायर मान बाहर करी करी था मु तो कोन करि परिबे बे देखो ताको हमें 20 आउट ऑफ दिस आइडेंटिटी अप्लाई कर दिस इज 26 plus 10 36 into a plus भी लिख लूँ 26 plus 10 is 36 and 26 minus 10 is 16. Numerator square root divided by square root of 26. 26 से square root cancel लेके 26 से कल न्यूमरेटर मुझे तको प्रोडक्ट ऑफ प्राइम से लेके स्क्वायर रूट बाहर करीब 6 is 36, 4 4 is 16, ताकि कहते हैं जो this is 6 into 4 numerator divided by 26. अच्छा 24 by 26, this is এটা sin theta बाहर कर ले, sin theta 24 by 26, cos theta में बाहर कर से थी already, cos theta is 10 by 26. now we can find sin theta plus cos theta, which is asked to find out in the question. 24 by 26 plus 10 by 26, so numerator becomes 34 by 26 and this is the answer. एमती क्वेश्चन आसिबे माने एइ जो जानि नथिबो कि तुम आइडेंटिटी अप्लाई करिया पड़िबो, एटा असुविधा हेजिबो, तुम जते जा माने घांटी हबो कि आंसर बाहर कर परिबो नै हैला। ଏଠି ଟ୍ରିଗୋନୋमेଟ୍ରି ର କିଛି ଜିନିଷକୁ ମନେ ରଖିବା ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ତୁମକୁ କହିଦଉଛି। ଦେଖ ଟ୍ରିଗୋନୋमेଟ୍ରି ରେ जो डिफरेंट वैल्यूज ऑफ ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक रेशियोज ସେଇଟା ଯେମିତି ମୁଁ ଟେବଲ କରିବି କେମିତି କରିବା କ'ଣ ପିଲାମାନେ ଭୁଲି ଯାଆନ୍ତି sin 30 କେତେ sin 45 କେତେ, ସେଇଟାକୁ ମନେ ରଖିବା ପାଇଁ ଆମେ ଦେଖ ସିମ୍ପଲି କ'ଣ କରିବା 0 1 2 3 4 ଲେଖିଲି ହେଲା, ତ କ'ଣ କରିବା ଦେନ୍ divide 4 by all the numbers, सब नंबर रे 4 डिवाइड करिया, then find out its square root. तो it is the 0 by any number gives us 0, 0 square root 0. Second, square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4 is 2. Then 2 by 4, this is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 is square root 1 by root 2. Then root 3 by square root of 4 is 2. Then 4 by 4 is 1, 1 square root 1. ये जो इतने जो मिलना 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. ये गुड़ा होची कौन फर्स्ट 0 degree. Then this is 30 degree. And this is 45 degree, and this is 60 degree, and this is 90 degree. Sin pi, sin theta, and sin 0 is 0, then sin 30 1 by 2, sin 45 is sin pi, then cos pi होची तार उल्टा टा माने e to 1 होगा, then it is root 3 by 2, then again 1 by root 2, and this is 1 by 2 0, माने एटा एठी के पळे आसला, एटा एठी के आसला, एटा मान रहला, एटा एठी के आसला, उल्टी गला जस्ट। then tan कौन होची, tan होची sin by cos, tan theta is equal to sin by cos, sin जितने की cos जितने की डिवाइड करेगा 0 by any number डिनोमिनेटर तो हमें लिख डिवाइड करबे 0 by any number is 0, 1/2 by √3/2 2 cancel ହେଇଯିବ ଖାଲି 1/√3 then 1/√2 same number will divide कर दो 1/√2 divided by 1/√2 will get 1 √3/2 divided by 1/2 2 cancel it is only √3 then 1/0 when the denominator is 0 then it becomes infinite means infinite or you can write undefined undefined and infinite are different thing କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଇ class level ପାଇଁ ଆମେ ତାକୁ ସମାନ ବୋଲି ଲେଖି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ବୁକ୍ ରେ ଗୋଟେ ଯାହା ଦେଇଥିବ undefined and infinite are different thing infinite ତ very large number undefined which cannot be defined it can be very small number also 10 cot theta ହଉଛି କଣ tan theta ର ଉଲ୍ଟାଟା reciprocal କରିବ 1/0 this is infinite ମାନେ ଏଇଟା ଯୋଉଟା ଥିବ ଏଠି ସେଠି ପଳେଇ ଆସିବ ଉଲ୍ଟି ଯିବ sec cos ର ଉଲ୍ଟାଟା sin ହଁ cos ର ଉଲ୍ଟାଟା 1/1 1 √3/2 is 2/√3 1/√2 is √2/1 then 1/2 is 2/1 0/1 is 0 itself उल्टी देले ହେଇଯିବ ପୁଣି cosec କୁ ବି ଆମେ sin କୁ ଉଲ୍ଟି ପାରିବା ନହେଲେ sec ଯାହା ଅଛି sec କୁ ଉଲ୍ଟେଇ ଦବା ଏମିତି ସବୁ ଟ୍ରିଗୋନୋମେଟ୍ରି ରେସିଓ ଗୁଡାକ ଆମେ ପାଇପାରିବା ଯଦି ମାନେ କଣ ହଉଛି ଯଦି ଭୁଲି ଯାଉଛେ ତାହେଲେ ଏମିତି ସବୁ ଆମେ ଲେଖି ଦେଇପାରିବା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ mean median mode of the relation ଦେଖ mean median mode ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ନା 3 is equal to 2 plus 1 ସେ 3 ଟା କଣ 3 ଟା ହଉଛି median 2 ଟା କଣ mean 1 ଟା କଣ mode ଖାଲି mode ଲେଖି ଏଇ ରିଲେସନ ବହୁତ important क्वेश्चन ପଚାରି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି 3 median is equal to mean plus mode mean ଦେଇଥିବ mode ଦେଇଥିବ କହିବ find out the median ଯଦି ଏଇ ରିଲେସନ ଆମେ ଜାଣିଥିବା ତାହା କରିପାରିବା unknown frequency ସବୁବେଳେ ଆସିବ unknown frequency ଏମିତି ଦେଖିଯିବ ସମସ୍ତେ unknown frequency question ଆସିବ ସୁଦ୍ଧା ଆଉ କଣ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ question ଲେଖୁଛି arithmetic progression କିଛି question ଲେଖୁଛି ମୁଁ arithmetic progression ସେଟା କଣ ହଁ ନେଗେଟିଭ ନମ୍ବର ଗୋଟେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ଲେଖୁଛି ମେ ବି କ୍ଲାସ ଥରେ ଯେମିତି କରିଥିଲି ଫାଇଣ୍ଡ ଦେଖ ମୁଁ ସବୁ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନକୁ ଟଚ୍ କରି ତ ହବ ନାହିଁ ସବୁ କନସେପ୍ଟକୁ ବି ତ ଟଚ୍ କରିହବ ନାହିଁ ତଥାପି ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି ମାନେ ତମେ ବି ଜାଣିନଥିବ ଜାଣିଦେଲେ ବି ଏତେ ହେଲ୍ପଫୁଲ୍ ହବ ଫାଇଣ୍ଡ ଫାଷ୍ଟ negative term of the P 121 then 117 then 113 then 109 and so on से कुछ यही arithmetic progression कोड फर्स्ट नेगेटिव टर्म हो then ଆମେ arithmetic progression ଦେଖିବା it's a sequence numbers are arranged in order which is having a common difference ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଆଉ ଥରେ recall କରିଦେବା suppose ଗୋଟେ ଲେଖୁଛି a1 a2 a3 a4 ମାନେ these are the terms and ଗୋଟେ ଏପି ଲେଖିଲି ଏଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଟର୍ମ କମନ ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ ଡି ଅଛି ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି an ଟର୍ମ କେମିତି ବାହାର କରନ୍ତି ଫର୍ମୁଲା ହେଉଛି a plus n minus 1 into d sum of n terms n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d ଏଇଟା ମାନେ କଣ କି ମାନେ ଦେଖ a ଲେଖୁଛି ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଟର୍ମଟା ହେଉଛି a plus d a plus 2t देखिए nth टर्म टा होची a minus a plus n minus 1 into t देखो सेकेंड टर्म रे 2t बदले 1t अछि ना थर्ड टर्म रे 3t बदले 2t अछि ना इतपे nth टर्म जगह रे a plus n minus 1 into t हो कॉमन डिफरेंस सपोज ଗୋଟେ एग्जांपल दोची एठी देखिबा एठी कॉमन डिफरेंस टा कोन ମାନେ ତାଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ डिफरेंस ଟା 120 और 170 ତା डिफरेंस होची 5 ना not 5 4 minus 4 ସବୁଠି minus 4 ही करा जायछि एठी minus 4 करा जायछि एठी minus 4 करा होछि तो ई जगह रे मैं को तुम कंसीडर रिकॉल करिया पे फार्मूला लिख देली तो एठी कॉमन डिफरेंस होची -4 तो एठी हम n फार्मूला देखिबा सपोज मु लिखि देम लेट आंसर टा गुटे डिफरेंट कलर यूज करछि let nth term is negative term is the first negative term ହେଲା तो nth term हम जानते हैं nth term कौन a plus n minus 1 into t the first negative term means that number will be less than 0 तो a plus n minus 1 into t will be less than 0 ये जो arithmetic progression ये हम लिखिवा for this arithmetic ap टा लिखि दोछि the given ap is 121 117 113 then 109 and so on so here a is 121 and d is equal to a2 minus a1 second term minus first term second term minus first term 117 minus okay 117 minus 121 this gives us -4 so d is -4 so here the condition is since we are trying to find out the first negative term that means this nth term will be less than 0 so a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to is not equal means less than 0 so here a 121 plus n minus 1 into t is -4 is less than 0 so this is 121 minus 4n when you multiply this -4 plus 4 is less than 0 so this is 120 plus 4 is 125 minus 4n less than 0 this 125 is greater than this minus 4n na? Minus 4n will become plus 4n right hand side so 4n is greater than 125 so 125 divided by 4 देखो जदि मु -4 डिवाइड करथा ताने साइन सिंबल इनइक्वालिटी सिंबल चेंज हो जाता मुझे तो पॉजिटिव नंबर बोथ साइड डिवाइड कर ली थी इनइक्वालिटी रिमेन्स सेम देखो इनइक्वालिटी सब इक्वेशन वाला सॉल्व हुए नहीं इक्वेशन कौन जदि गुडा एडिशन थी एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन हुए सेम भी नहीं एठी एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन ठीक है कि मल्टीप्लिकेशन और डिवीजन से अलग सपोज m लिखु ए लेस देन b -4a is greater than -4b नेगेटिव नंबर मल्टीप्लाई कर ले तार इनइक्वालिटी सिंबल चेंज हो जिवो अब सपोज मैं लिखुची a is greater than b if I divide suppose a by -4 is not greater it will be less than b by -4 या नेगेटिव नंबर मल्टीप्लाई करिवा नेगेटिव नंबर जे डिवाइड भी करिवा त इनइक्वालिटी सिंबल विल चेंज एटा को मन रखो इक्वेशन जे दरकार पड़छ सेति पई या पर नेक्स्ट स्टेप रे कोन हेला n is greater than माने मु जो n ग्रेटर अछि ना राइट हैंड साइड रे जो अछि n greater than 125 divided by 4 so n greater than n is a negative number n negative number n cannot be decimal number it cannot be negative number it shows the place nth term माने 30 term कोइ पर मु कोइ पर 30.5 term कोइ पर 37/2 term strength over n is always a natural number so n is greater than 125 4 will take it convert करिबी decimal रे 4 3 से 12 4 1 से 4 10 रहेगा 4 2 से 8 then 24 5 is 20 31.25 रे greater हो and it is a natural number obviously n will be equal to 32 that means 32th so 32th turn is the fast negative drop. Is the fast negative drop. ହେଲା। ହଉ ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି ମାନେ ଏତିକି କହିଥାଏ ତୁମକୁ ବହୁତ ଗୁଡା ଜିନିଷ ତ ଅଛି। ଯଦି କିଛି କଣ ଅସୁବିଧା ହବ ମତେ ଖାଲି ମାନେ ଟିକେ ପଚାରି ପାରିବ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦିନ ଟାଇମ୍ ଅଛି। ଦେଖିବା ମାନେ hope for the best ମାନେ କରିକି ଆସିବି ଭଲ। ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ।